Let's face it, no one's gonna save us. We have to stand up and fight for ourselves. Something bothering, friend? Never mind. Just leave me alone. I'm busy. Well, that's probably fine.
This light. What is it? Roc's core crystal. It was like a stone. What happened?
Don't you remember, Rex? Vanham told you. Core crystals don't die. They always regenerate after a while.
Regenerate?
Ready to be reawakened by a new driver.
So, if I resonated with it now,
Then a new rock would be born into this world.
a new rock. Vandam's blade.
What do?
I'm not sure. Taking Vandam's old partner. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, but maybe he would have wanted you to do it. Just do whatever.
Right.
Probably time we headed for the ship, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'll go ahead and register us for boarding.
Nia, do we really need to rush?
Sure, we could take our time and miss out on the good seats. Oops.
Ow. What was that kid's problem?
Rex! Your bag!
Huh? No. No. No!
What have you lost now?
Roc's core crystal. It's not here.
You mean the little blighter?
After him, at once!
Titan's foot.
We're back! Nicely done.
That little twerp just stole Roc's core crystal. The fastest way to him is to jump down here, and I think this is the right way. Yes. Jump down here, climb up this dock thing.
That little thief looked pretty young, right?
Yeah. And those ears. Gormotti for sure.
So let's see. There, that's the brat.
Whoa! What do you think you're doing?
Why, that little... He stole the old ship.
What now?
Let's go. Are there any other? There's one. Garum,
Hey, Rex. What's the big hurry?
lend me a boat.
What? I mean, sure, but why?
There was a pickpocket. Took our core crystal. Over there.
Over there?
Hold it! Bring that ship back here!
Why, that's Pittman's ship. Your thief's on board that thing.
Please.
All right, then. The key's in the slot, so you can take her right out.
Thanks. I'll bring her back as soon as I can.
No worries. Go get him, Rex.
The ship!
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is where he got off.
He may still be somewhere nearby.
Right, then let's ask around and see what we can find.
Good plan.
It's time for our main story quest. Stop, thief! So let's just ask around. Hold! Did you see a Gormotti boy come running this way from the port? Yes, I saw him. Just as the ship was docking, he ran up the stairs in a terrible hurry. I thought he wasn't a familiar face around here, but I'm afraid I couldn't tell you much more about him beyond that. Thank you so much. That guy didn't give us any useful information, but, well, where else would he have gone but up the stairs? Hana Hana! Hey, did you see a Gormati boy around here? He was stealing stuff. Oh yes, Hana Hana sea boy. Very scruffy boy went running up staircase very quick. Hana Hana see lots of country, but all country have some child like that. More Ardain, Uriah, even Indal. Gap of rich and poor exist everywhere. Very sad state. Oh, friends chasing after a boy to get back stolen thing? Should always keep valuables carefully secure to body when travel. Yeah, I'll be more careful in the future. Yeah, I figured that out, Nopon. Jeez. Myron! Hey, did you see a Gormati boy around here? He was stealing stuff. I did see a boy over towards the farm. Was he the one you're after? I feel like this city's been getting less safe recently. There was that nasty incident not too long ago on the water outage. Torgoth has the biggest Ardanian base in all of Gormott, you know. In other reasons, the Ardanians don't have much influence. I just worry about the future is all. Thanks! Still nothing that'll help us find this guy, but we found out that we've hurt Torgoth by destroying the water tower. Over here, Millie! Hi, did you see a Gormati boy around here? He was stealing stuff. Nope, I didn't see nobody. I was busy with my work, so I wasn't really looking. He could have come this way, though. Try asking someone else. Thanks. That's unhelpful. While we're here, I'll see if I can give anything to Pekka. No. Nugby! Did you see a Gormati boy coming running this way from the port? You're playing tag or something, right? I probably shouldn't help you then. Wouldn't be fair. Nah. What? The kid's a thief? Oh, right. He must be the one Otto was telling me about. Let's hear the details. Otto kinda keeps telling me he saw this boy hanging around outside the town. He always tells him to come back into town because it's not safe outside, but the boy just runs off. That's all I know, though. Maybe you could ask Otto himself. You'll find him over at Nokkala Tinder site. Take care now. Thank you so much. Well, we know where Nokkala Timber site is. Otto!
Come out.
Freeze! See a boy? Oh yeah, I definitely saw that kid. Nimble little blighter he is, though. Gets away from me every time. Let's hear the details. I was doing my work here, same as usual, and I hear footsteps coming from behind me. So I turn around, and who do I see but that boy? I called out to him to stop, but he ran off even faster than usual. If you ask me, that kid's not from Torgoth. Ain't no Torgoth kids have the guts to come all the way out here. Afraid I couldn't tell you where he's headed, though. I'm too busy to be here chasing after kids all day. Seeing as you've got blades with you, maybe you could try tracing the boy's tracks. It was raining when he went through here, so if you follow his tracks, you might find out where he went. Thanks. I'll do what I can. A branching quest has begun. We need to follow these footprints. If you have one level of keen eye and one level of fortitude, you can do this. However, I don't have that. Do I have any blades with keen eye right now? I do not have any blades with keen eye, so I'll have to talk to Otto. Oh, come on! Don't tell me you can't even follow tracks. Are you drivers or what? With perfect timing for the rain, they're bleeding obvious to anyone who works in the forest like me. But I guess you're amateurs when it comes to forests, so I can't blame you. God! Alright, shall I show you how it's done? I'd be interested to find out where that boy's got it to as well. Take a long, good look at the ground. Footprints in wet dirt, pieces of grass stuck to the ground. Look for anything that seems unnatural, and if they're spaced evenly, those will be the tracks you're after. What do you think? You see it now? Wow, pretty impressive. Thanks. Now these footprints will light up and we can follow them. I think I'll just speed up me following all these footprints. Is this where the tracks end? What this is? And that completes the main quest, Stop Thief. It seems thieves... You could have skipped here if you like, but that's not in the spirit of the quest. Also, when I was going down there, you might have noticed that the enemies weren't targeting me even when I went right in front of their faces. Oh.
If we're on the right track, he should be around here, yeah? Thief using Umon's workshop as hideout! I never dream of such a thing!
That's him. Let's surround them so he can't run.
Gotcha.
Ah, you lot.
Kid, you sure led us on a merry chase. You've wasted a lot of our time, you know.
Damn it.
Look at you. You're only kids. Why don't you just give back what you took? We'd rather not hurt you or anything.
You're basically a kid yourself.
Oi, I'll have you know I work for a living. Right, hand it over.
No, you're not having it. The core crystal is ours now. If you want it so bad, you'll have to take it by force.
Well, nothing for it, I guess. All right, let's go.
You're just gonna stick your pet birds on us? What a joke. Also, I really like that one kid in the back with their hands over the mouth. Like, oh my goodness! Anyway, as I was saying earlier, the enemies weren't attacking me even though I was passing right in front of them. That's because if you're 6 levels above an enemy, they won't attack you on sight like normal. This is pretty nice if you're going back to a low-level area.
Well, we took it by force. Just like you wanted us to. Titan's foot. You're all barely 10 years old. Why are you stealing from people?
Look, keeping your traps shut won't help anyone.
My lady, be a little more gentle.
Why? They're only petty thieves.
Be that as it may, they are still children.
Look, I'm sure there's a reason you're doing all this. Are you just that hard up?
What do you take us for? We're not some poor beggars.
Okay. So it's not money you're after?
what the hell is it they want? You should just tell everything. Rex not hurt you.
Come on.
We want revenge.
Revenge?
We're gonna avenge our village.
You don't mean you were planning to awaken this blade and use it? Well, why don't you tell us the whole story? We might be able to help.
Bandits attacked your village?
It was just a small, peaceful village. But the bad men, just because we had water, they...
Did anyone survive? Don't tell me. You're the only ones?
What's your name?
Me? Why do you want to know?
Please, kid?
It's Reese. From Cordell Village.
Cordell Village? Can't say I've heard of it.
It's just a tiny village on the outskirts of Gormott. Not many people know it.
Okay, Reese. I get why you did this. But still, it's not right to steal from people. Besides which, awakening a blade is dangerous. Do you know what happens if it fails?
You never know until you try. Long as one of us manages it, that's all that matters.
Sounds like you really were desperate, my boy. I assume you know the whereabouts of these bandits?
There's a big cave over on Twin Trunks Hill. They use it as a hideout.
Oh, Reese, it's awful. Those scum are gonna... Who are they?
Don't worry about them. What's the matter?
Right, okay. The bandits are planning to attack Turrigoth.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we overheard one of their men talking about it in the city just now.
And it was definitely one of them.
It looked like they were scouting the place out. They were saying with the consul gone, now's the perfect chance to take advantage.
A shrewd observation. This would indeed be the perfect time to mount an attack.
Are you trying to tell me that idiot consul was actually good for something? So, this all our fault?
Well... yeah. I guess we might have been the trigger.
We can't sit by and let this happen.
Agreed. Right. You lot, you can leave those nasty bandits to us.
What?
I swear, we'll avenge your village.
But...
Don't worry. By the way, name's Rex. Reese, take the others and go warn the city guard.
Warn them about the bandits?
Nah, they probably wouldn't believe you if you said bandits were coming. So tell them about us instead. Tell them the guys who destroyed the water tower are hiding out at Twin Trunks Hill.
If you say so, but why?
Don't worry, you'll see. We're counting on you, okay?
Okay.
We got Roc's Core Crystal back, but even though we saw in several cutscenes that it's ready to be resonated, it's not ready to be resonated. Kinda silly, if you ask me. But where we have to go is back to Lita Oasis. You want to climb this route just like you did the first time in, when we were building Uman's ship. Also, a cute Melvin is here. I'm not gonna bother with that right now, but you can if you like. And just past there, you'll find Boulder Bourget.
What the...
Well, this is quite the unhelpful obstruction.
Hey, isn't this the same as that thing we saw in the blowhole with Van Damme?
Indeed. It seems to be the same phenomenon.
In that case,
Yeah. We just need a little help from Roc. Van Damme, mate. Hope this is okay.
Rex,
Now we can bond Roc's Core Crystal.
My name is Roc!
Apologies. Force of habit.
Let's set him now. I like Dolia, but I think I'd rather have Roc right now.
Roc, pleased to meet you.
All right!
you really did it!
Roc.
So, you are my new driver. Bit of a scrawny one, if you ask me. But, oh well, it's good to meet you.
He talks kind of like Van Damme, eh?
Van Damme? Who is that?
Oh, right. You wouldn't remember since you've been reawakened now. He was your old driver.
My old driver? Ah, so my core was passed down to you.
We could have stolen it.
I didn't sense any guilt in your words.
You're a perceptive one, all right. Yes, you take after your old master in more ways than one.
Listen, Roc, we need your help. Reckon you could clear the way for us?
This stuff? Of course. Nothing simpler.
Let's clear this ether miasma.
My asthma, schmiasma. The wind is my mate.
Wow! That hardly took any time at all.
I did say it was a simple task.
Thanks a bunch, Roc. Roc?
Tell me something. My previous driver.
You mean Van Damme?
Yes, this Van Damme. What kind of a man was he?
He was incredibly strong. He looked kind of scary, but he was kind, too. And he saved my life. It's thanks to Van Damme that we're all standing here now.
I see. Then I think I'd better protect you all, too.
Huh?
To carry on my driver's will, as best I can. That's the path I feel best befits a blade.
Oh, Roc.
Roc kind of sounds like Noble from Lost Cause, doesn't he? Well, with that miasma out of the way, let's go to this Boulder Boar Gate Lair place. Brigand Hideout. Let me see if I have any blades I want to mess with. I never went over Roc's affinity chart. First off, his key affinity rewards are a little bit different. They ask you to have levels of the Merc rank. Merc group ranks. Instead of having higher trust, you have to raise the Merc group higher. His specials are Deathwing, which increases damage dealt to aerial creatures. Cracking Twister, which increases damage when your HP is below 30%. And Feather Typhoon, which has a chance of felling an aerial foe on attack. It's got enough hits that small chance is fairly strong. But there aren't enough aerial monsters for you to really care about Feather Typhoon's effect, so... Sickle reduces aggro by 20%. Storm and Stress increases damage by 60% for 30 seconds after the start of a battle, so if you want to finish battles quickly, Roc's a good blade for that. Swoop increases damage dealt from the back by 20%. Pretty standard damage increase stuff, but the AI is terrible at using it. And he's got Wind Mastery, Miasma Dispersal, and Lockpicking as field skills. Dahlia! Her skills are Crystal Blizzard, which increases damage on a critical hit by 25%. Snowblind, which spawns in small HP and with a chance to spawn 2. And Frost Queen, which restores 30% of damage dealt to the whole party. Nothing impressive, but nothing particularly weak. Spotlight, though, adds 60% chance to damage nearby element orbs during a chain attack. If you hit a wind orb and deal double damage to it, it'll deal double damage to the other 2 orbs as well, making Dahlia very strong for chain attacks. Fireworks increases damage dealt to launched enemies by 75%, pretty useless. Opportunist boosts critical hit rate when selected in chain attack affects all. So as long as he's on the field while you have a chain attack going, your crit rate's going to be 20% higher, and that's additive. Her field skills are Forestry, Ice Mastery, and Icecraft, which is exclusive to her.
So what's the plan? Looks like there's quite a few of them, and they have blades too.
No time for complicated plans. Don't worry, there'll be no match for us.
I knew you'd say that. But hey, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Just remember, we're not here to kill anyone, so mind you don't go overboard.
Was Rex not going to avenge Village?
There's more than one way to do that, right?
Well, if you say so.
Understood.
Right, let's go. All of you, put down your weapons. You're not gonna harm that city.
Who the hell are you punks? We ain't got time for a bunch of kids!
Hold it! They're drivers and blades. Now I get it. The city hired you, huh?
What do you think?
How'd you find out about... whatever. Hey lads! Let's slaughter these brats! We'll make an example of them! Yeah!
If only I
Here we've got some guys with silly names. I think I'll take out Benjamin the Brain first, since he's got twin rings. That makes him a healer. There's not much of interest here, but he's water element, so I get to do extra damage to him. That sword back, I think this is way nice. I'd like it if I could get some... I would like it if I could get some breaks on this guy, but it doesn't look like he's going to cooperate with me. We got a nice blowdown from that volcano. It can be pretty good to use Roc for this battle because, well, you've got Toro with, Earth, you've got Neo with Percent for Fire, and then you can use Roc for Wind. Got rid of... I didn't even catch his name. He's just gone. And finally, we've got Heartbreaker's Roseg with his Great Axe. Great Volcano Topple. Good. Cosmos. Right. I guess it's stuff behind me. Oh, good topple. Got him.
Well, we managed to beat them, all right. But what now?
Ah, right on time.
Oh, I get it. That's why you asked the kids to call them here.
It isn't us they need to answer to. Right?
Leaving them to the authorities. A wise decision.
I suppose we should probably leave then. It's not a good idea to be here when the military arrives. Let's go.
Yeah, let's move. So you see, considering the situation, could you let them off the hook?
I'd hate to deny a request from you, Rex. And I can see these kids have had a hard time. What do you think?
Well, I suppose I did get my ship back safe and sound.
Hey, how about this? Make them work for the guild, and get them to work off what they owe that way.
What?
These brats! Are you saying we should make salvagers of them?
I think they show a lot of promise. They've got pretty quick fingers. Right? Come on, you know it makes sense. They're poor little orphans with nowhere to go. Are you really just gonna turn them away?
You sure know how to twist a guy's arm. All right, I'll do it. I'll sort out the details with Papunen. But it's just bed and board for now. Got that? If you want paying, you prove yourselves first.
You hear that? I hope you don't mind.
Wow.
Right then, work hard, you rascals!
Finally, we actually get to depart from Moradane. Quite the strenuous detour we ended up taking there. Master Pond probably forgotten where we even meant to get on shift. Tora, remember perfectly. 10th floor, was it? Gold must not even have that many floors. It's the 4th floor. Goldmouth flight deck, to be precise. Shall we get going then? Try to keep a hold on any valuables, eh, Rex? I know. Well, next time, we make preparations to set off for Moradane. See you guys then.